Wrestling Rampage, back with another video.
That's right, and today we're going to keep going with our review series from WWF Summerslam. WWF Summerslam 1994. One of the greatest years in WWF, apparently.
Yes. Oh, God, yes.
Held August 29, 1994 at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois.
That's right, the home of Lex Luger.
Oh, well, if you say so.
That's what he says.
Anyway, the first match is Irwin R. Shyster and Bam Bam Bigelow versus the Head Shrinkers, Samu and Vatu.
Shamu and Fatu. I had to choose IRS and Bam Bam. And it was an okay tag match. Wasn't the best in the world.
I mean,
it was decent.
Yeah. Now, of course, IRS and Bam Bam Bigelow win by disqualification.
It was an okay tag match. Wasn't the best.
Yeah. Oh, and then here comes a fucking barn burner for you guys out there. You women wrestling fans. Here we go. For the WWF Women's Championship belt. Championship, excuse me. Your champion, Alundra Blaze, puts her title on the line against Bull Mikado. Now, I will say about this, that was a great fucking match.
Yes, it was. It was actually a good women's match, and I actually liked Bull Mikado.
Yes.
But, of course...
Did she come out to the Orient Express theme?
Yes, she did, and I loved it. and, of course, the person that threw the WWF title in the garbage picks up the win.
Women's Championship.
Women's title, whatever the hell it was. Of course, she throws in the garbage.
It was just a pink piece of crap.
It was, and she diminished the title. That's why I have no respect for Medusa, Alundra Blaze, whatever the fuck you want to call her.
So you don't think she deserves the recognition for being in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Understandable.
I would understand, yeah, in some of the ways, but I could never forgive her for what she did. She did it on live TV on Nitro. She diminished that title.
I know, I watched it.
Fucking cut. Sorry, I'm just telling the truth.
Anyway, next match is for the WWF Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Is that Diesel?
Yes. When the big bad blues man Diesel, the champion, puts on his Intercontinental Championship on the line against the bad guy, Razor Ramon.
I'm going for Chico.
And Chico pulls up the victory.
Thank God. That was actually a pretty decent Intercontinental title match.
Yes.
But I think it was because of Scott Hall, to be honest with you. Anytime you work with Scott Hall, it's easy. If he has his head on straight.
Unless he had a few down the pipe there.
If he had a few uppers, you're fucked.
Anyway, next match is the All-American Lex Luger takes on the Native American Tatanka.
I remember this. What this where fucking Tatanka's you sold out to Ted DiBiase? You sold out.
Yes.
You saw. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about this match, and I don't give a fuck about he selling out to Ted DiBiase. I bet you Ted DiBiase's like, I'm gonna work with Tatanka and Luger.
I would sell out to Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, so would I. And Chief J. Strumbo's son, Tatanka, picks up the win here. Moving on.
Well, anyway,
this match was the shits.
Anyway, if you guys want to know, anyway, it turned out to be Tatanka.
Tatanka turned coded. He turns heel, and no one gave a shit. and the match sucked. Let's move on to another shitty match. Jeff Jarrett versus me. Let's move on to another shitty match. Double J Jeff Jarrett versus Mabel.
I'm dying.
That's fucking true. And Jeff Jarrett's got to work with Mabel? How the fuck is he supposed to work with Mabel? Here we go, yeah. Here we go, yeah.
Men on a Mission, one of the most underrated.
One of the most stupidest tag team, especially with Mo.
And
How long did he last in the Royal Rumble 95? 1 second? Up and over? Yeah, I think he beat the Bushwhacker record that time. That Santino beat Mo's record.
But, and of course,
thank God Jeff Jarrett wins. Alright, moving on.
Next match is a steel
Now this
cage.
match saved the show.
Yes. And it's actually one of my favorite matches from the SummerSlam 1994.
Yes.
Is the steel cage match
for the WWF title. Owen Hart versus Bret Hart.
Yes.
And I love the blue cage.
Yes.
They need to bring it back, not this shitty cage they use nowadays. And it was a great steel cage match. It was a great match. And
coming off their WrestleMania match.
And I liked it was different at the time. I liked the spot where Owen was on top of the cage. Bret does the big vertical suplex from the top of the cage. You know, it was really a good match and a good one for Owen. You know, he finally got a title match, but of course he lost. But you could say he at least had a WWF title match, not like Shawn Michaels. You know, him bitching about it. Oh, I don't want to work with Owen because his last name is Hart. Hart? Fuck you, Shawn. With your fucking googly-eyed ass. Alright.
Whoa. You know my favorite wrestler, Shawn.
Well, you know I'm stating facts. He was a fucking dick.
Yes, he was. Alright, moving on.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes. Was this with Steve Nelson? What was his name? Who did Naked Gun? Was it Steve Nelson? Al Nelson? What the fuck?
Leslie Nelson?
I don't
Is that what his fucking
know.
name is?
But,
anyway, the Undertaker went missing after WrestleMania, blah,
and
blah,
they put
blah.
the Naked Gun guy in there and make it funny. And it was alright. It was the shits to me. And
this was the main event of SummerSlam 1994.
I think it was
Undertaker versus the Undertaker.
Yeah, Ted DiBiase's Undertaker was goddamn fucking Brian Lee.
Primetime Brian Lee.
And he didn't last long shortly thereafter.
Which is actually funny, because if you guys remember that match, and they stood together, like, Undertaker was, like, this much taller
yeah.
than
And
Brian
the funny
Lee.
part was, I heard the story, Brett and Owen said they're going to take as much fucking time as they want to and fuck that match up.
Actually, I do remember that, because that match ended up being, like, 16 minutes or something like that. The fucking Owen Hart and Bret Hart match ended up being, like, almost 40 minutes.
Yeah, they took as much time as they wanted to.
Yes,
and they fucked the Undertaker. How in the hell can you make Brian Lee good? You know? And by the way, you know, he just was not that good anyway.
Nah.
But he wasn't even good in Smoky Mountain. But
of course,
to be honest, there was only 2 matches worth watching on this entire SummerSlam 94, and that's pretty bad. And that's the Intercontinental title match between Razor Ramon and Diesel, and the steel cage match for the WWF title, Owen Hart versus Bret Hart.
And if you're a women's fan, the Bull Nakano versus...
Yeah, and actually, let's take that back 3. Because the Bull Nakano and Longer Blaze match, even though I hate the cunt, but it was a good match.
Yes. The Undertaker match was okay at best.
It wasn't because of Mark. You
had to throw in Mark, didn't you?
It wasn't because of Mark Galloway, the Undertaker.
The real Undertaker.
The real Undertaker, the man. And I hope he beats Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. I'm saying that right here,
right now. That's right. And there's been other matches signed. Sounds like a badass card so far.
But that's your SummerSlam 1994 review.
That's right.
So, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter @WrestleRampage. Subscribe to our YouTube channel @WrestlingRampage. Thank you for watching.